Yo, Barbecue Church family. Hope everything's going good for you. We out here. Man, Christmas was wild. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I hope things was good for you and the family. You know, holidays can be a wild time. You know, sometimes we go through some stuff. Sometimes we struggling through that, you know, because we don't have people with us that we used to, or, you know, people moved away and, you know, you can't get on the road like you normally do. So I get it, man. So I hope, however you were celebrating, whatever you were celebrating, I'm hoping you had a good time. Hoping everything worked out for you. Man, I cooked a lot. Did a pork butt. My cousin Josh did a brisket. They wanted to do like Mexican Christmas. They wanted to do tacos, and so they wanted to do Mexican food. And then Josh and I were like, that means we smoking everything. And so we did. I did jalapeno poppers. We did, you know, we did the Christmas Eve service, and you know, Mexican people, we did it. We did our whole like thing with the family, with them on Christmas Eve. So we went to church, went over to Josh's house and did a little Mexican Christmas. It was nice at church. They did communion, right? And they were like, come up and get your communion as a family, and then do communion as a family. There were 18 of us. So, and like you could grab like grapes and crackers, or you could grab like this typical, like, you know, with the wafer and listen, I just walked up front. I was one of the first people up. I walked up, I grabbed 2 handfuls of communion stuff. I come back, my cousin Josh is standing there, and I go, so we all did communion together. It was fun, man. But yeah. So, let's see, what do we got, man? You know, we going into the new year, and it's going to be fun. I'm expecting some big things. I'm expecting God to move in some major ways. You know, we've been putting in work and trying to see things work out. You know, I'm making some shifts. Hopefully you making some shifts, and that's what we're going to be on, man. We're going to be good. So we're going into this new year. You know, the title of the sermon is Back on My Bull. Title of the sermon, Back on My Bull. Now, it's wild because I got this all because of my homie Mike. My homie in New Jersey. So he's kind of like he's the manager. I think that's what his title is. I don't know. He's the person in charge. So he tells people what to do. That's what I know. But he's the manager of the fairgrounds that I go to, and he was telling me that they, whenever they do the PBR, you know, the professional bull riding, when they come through the area, they house all the bulls in their stables. And he was telling me that those bulls are wild. They all have different personalities. All those bulls are named. They all have names. They all have ratings. They all have rankings. Like you have bull riders that have rankings, and you have the bulls that got rankings. And it was crazy because I was looking at it going, oh man, he's for real. He was telling me you can walk through those stables and you make eye contact with one of those bulls, and they just go nuts. They're like, I want to kill you in your mind. Like, they're wild. So, and that's what got me thinking about the title of the sermon. Back on my bull. You know, in life will always throw you off, you know, but faith equips you to get back on and to face the challenges head on, no matter how tough your bull is. All right. So James 1 says, dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. Okay? Isaiah 41, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. So in bull riding, every cowboy knows they're going to get thrown off. It's just a part of the ride. You're going to get bucked off. You getting bucked. You falling off, like you coming off that bull. You know, you might be able to pull it off for 8 seconds, but you gonna jump through. You're gonna get tossed. You know, but it's not about that. They still get back up and get back on. They still keep going after it. And that's what we have to do. Every bull has a name. We have to know what our challenges are. They all have names. All the bulls have names. They have rankings. And life is the same way. We face unique challenges. We're all walking a different path. Our lives are throwing us some wild things. And that's stuff that we have to ride out. And it's stuff that only we can ride out with God. And that's if you choose to even ride it out with God. But that's our bull to face. That's our bull. No matter how fierce it is, no matter what it is, that's ours to rock. We have to look at it and go, hey, like our challenges aren't random. We face trials of many kind, like I said in James. You know, we acknowledge it, we don't fear it, and then we prepare to face it with God's help. We have to remember that getting thrown off is a part of the ride. You know, when you hit the ground, it's tempting to stay there. But as in Isaiah, God says he will strengthen us and he will uphold us with his victorious right hand. All right. He pulls us up even when we feel broken, even when we get bucked, even when we fall off, even when, you know, we didn't face, like when our trial hit us harder than what we thought it was going to hit, whenever we didn't ride that bull as long as we thought we were. You know, we get bucked off, man. Have you seen some of these bulls? When they buck you off, like you gotta like run real quick because they might jump on you, dog. They might hit you with the horns. You know what I'm saying? Like that's rough, man. That's scary. You know, this is our chance to look at our life and go, hey, no matter what, we're back on our bull. No matter what, we're going to keep rocking. No matter what, we're going to keep going. We're not going to get defeated. We're not going to feel discouraged because this is a part of it. This is who we are. This is a part of the game, man. We got to ride this thing out. We got to do it. You get bucked. Let's get back. Let's jump off. Let's jump back on. Let's figure this thing out. Let's keep rocking and trust God that he's going to walk it through with us. And that's the thing. Let's stay the course, y'all. You know, the ride is wild, and we learn something every time. We get stronger every time. We learn how to rock with it. Man, I did a bull riding event, like we got a mechanical bull for youth, and I learned how to ride a mechanical bull. I ain't trying to ride a real one, but I learned how to ride a mechanical one. I know how I can go with the flow now. You learn with time. You learn as you go. So let's keep learning. Let's stay the course, and let's not, we ain't no punks. We ain't no punk. Whatever happens, we're going to keep rocking. There's a bull that they talk about, this bodacious, you know, and he earned a reputation of being nearly impossible to ride, but the riders never avoided him. I mean, you can't really, but they just train harder to meet the challenge. Train harder. Let's keep praying. Let's keep giving our day to God. Let's keep trusting God and saying, hey, you're God, run it. We need your help. This life is trying to throw us off. This life is trying to beat us down. This life has been fierce. Let's get back up. Let's roll. Let's get some help. All right, let's face our challenges head on. Let's know that God, like we know that God has us covered and that we might get thrown off, but we're not going to stay down. All right, we're all getting back up. We're grabbing the reins and we're riding to the future that God has for us. We're all back on our bull. So be on your bull. Be on your bull. Let's ride this thing out. You need help, holler at your boy. Holler at the people around you. Let's get the right people around you that's doing the thing. Let's stay in the word. Keep reading. Keep praying. That's where we're at. You don't have a relationship with God? Start one. Ask God to come into your life. Help him to change who you are. That's it. Text Journey to the number that pops up on the screen. Felt information, get a 30-day devotional delivered to you every day for the next 30 days. My guy Matt Zachary wrote it. Dope dude. Just something to help you out. And let's just keep pushing forward. Let's keep pushing forward with our life. Let's keep doing great things. A lot of people are looking for stuff to give to in this season, people to help out. If you go to barbecuechurch.com, or if you talk about JesusLovesBarbecue.com, what'll happen is you can go there, you can look at giving, and we're doing a thing where we're highlighting the Mission Co. that they do work in Peru, and then they do work in Pittsburgh, and help people that are dealing with insecurity when it comes to food, like where they're getting the next meal. So we have them. We also have the homies in El Salvador, Mission to San Salvador. Mission to El Salvador. We got people down there that's doing great work, working with those people, just trying to give them the gospel, trying to help them live a better life. We got people that are living there full time right now that are just doing the work. And so, we're trying to help them out as well. I'm going to throw them up on our website soon once I get in there and I have time to edit all that. But if you're looking for people to give to, you can give there. Give to those missions that are doing great things around the world. So look, we outside, y'all. Things are great. It's going to be amazing. I got getting ready to have an event down in Orlando. I'm going to go down to get to be a part of. Then I go down to Fort Lauderdale for the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival. Going to help the homeboy, Phil, his wife, Kate, just do great things. I can't wait to hang out with them, see the kids, all that, and put on some great stuff. I get to hang out with my girl, if y'all know Nancy Fuller, from a Cooking Network, Food Network. Nancy Fuller is my girl, dog. That's my homie. So I get to kick it with her most of the week, which is going to be great. So that's my personal assignment, is to make sure her and her husband are having a good time. And then we're going to party. So look, y'all, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Keep pressing, stay on your bull, and we're going to ride this thing out, y'all. Man, that just works. We're going to ride this thing out. Gang! Man, this is fire, y'all. Merry New Year and all that good stuff, y'all. Yay, yay.